Okie dokie. You see the SC exhaust sitting right here? That bad boy? Nope, it's not for the Scotty, not for the Grom, definitely not for the Z900. And you'll also notice the Aprilia's gone. Today, we decided to grab us a new bike. But first we got a 3.5 hour long diabolical drive to go do. So we've been driving now for roughly an hour and a half, and we got basically another hour to go. So we're almost there to pick up the magical beast. And I am not excited for this trip back, especially driving down a road like this where it is literally just straight 75, 80 miles an hour, windy, 2 lanes for a good hour and a half. We're finna rock it though. All right, so we just got back. Z900, 3.5 hour ride. Hit like 3 rainstorms on the way down. Dude, literally the longest ride in my life. But it's comfortable. I like it. It's so like neutered right now, honestly. It just needs a tune really bad, but it looks clean as hell. Too bad we're gonna be changing all the fairings, like literally probably next week. I have to get everything ready, so I'm gonna have to install the SC exhaust before tonight's meet, and then remove the fender. And then I got a couple things for these mirrors up front as well. And then I got to remove the ECU tomorrow morning to send it off to 2-wheel dyno. Crazy, fucking crazy ride, honestly. Super fun, but crazy. So many storms. I'm exhausted. My body is just not in love with me right now. I've been riding so long, selling that RSV4, I delivered it. So I had to drive it to the guy. It's just like, oh, it couldn't go any worse, but whew, we're here now. I literally just touched down. We're gonna get to work on this bike. Man, as you see, been fucking hard at work deconstructing this whole bike. We've done a lot already. Block off plates in the front, new integrated tail light, and fender eliminator kit, which look pretty good if you ask me. There's built-in blinkers to it, which is really nice. Working on the exhaust now. I'm gonna put the SC exhaust, where did it go? Oh, over there. On it right now. And then she should be good. It's definitely gonna have a check engine light because I don't have a servo buddy. And I just removed the fucking retarded ass servo whatever. And it'll probably have a check engine light, but I'm not too worried about that. It shouldn't be a big issue, so. This motherfucking exhaust on, brother. Okay, now I'm just taking out some of the relays so that I can self-program the rear tail light. So let's see how that works. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. So right now it's in this flashing state. So if I click this button, it changes how it functions, which I like that one personally. Yeah, big fan of that one. And then what we can do is if I want to slow it down, I can turn the dial. I don't think it's actually here. I think I have to open it. Yeah, you know what? Turns out I'm not even gonna fuck with that. So we're just gonna leave it because it just looks way too complicated. This is good enough. It is good enough. I think it looks pretty. I think it looks really cool. Fuck it, dude. This is, we got the exhaust half on at least. No servo eliminator. Enjoy my apple. So let's see how it works. If it works at all. Please God work. It's not gonna be a problem after this weekend. Then one last final touch, call me gay, but I like to be a little different than everybody else. And until I get the new fairings, this is gonna have to make me a little bit different.
All right, well, everything's put together. So let's go take our first ride together. I've already been riding for several hours today, but I'll give you my first impressions about this bike and kind of my thoughts. I'll be honest, I like it a lot more already compared to the RSV4. It's not nearly as powerful. I won't be, lying about that. I don't like that cloud at all. It's not nearly as powerful, but it's so much smoother. Like almost everything else about it, top notch. Top notch, just super smooth throttle action, and generally like this, like, just like coming off from a stop or a low speed, it's not like like the RSV4 is. Those are my neighbors, they're girls, and they think I'm like the coolest thing in the world. That storm cloud does not look nice. I don't think we're gonna go to the meet today, boys. But you hear how rough it's running? It could really use that tune. But we're just gonna see what it can do without it. That cloud is so ominous. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, brother. A couple bangs, not as much as what it could be with the tune, but that cloud is fucking crazy. Oh my god, that's gonna be right up our alley. There's a cop right in front of us, but not as much as what I'd. The RSV4 was a beast. Like, just quite frank, it was one of the most powerful motorcycles I have ever touched, and I probably will ever touch, unless I get my gifted, not so gifted hands on a Ninja H2. But this is more refined. I will say it over and over and over again. And this is what, honestly, no influencer will tell you, dude. Nobody will tell you that a bike like this is half the price of a Ducati V4S. I have one, by the way, it's not nearly as much as a BMW S1000. Rode many, I've rode many. It's 98% of that bike. 98% of that Ducati, if not better, in a lot of different ways. And I think a lot of people just are into the hype, and of course, those nice bougie motorcycles are going to get a ton of clout online. But I mean, this thing is awesome, dude. Like, I have been enjoying it so much on my, oops, I thought I was in GP shift. I like that quick shifter, bro. The quick shifter on my Ducati is garbage compared to this. This is butter smooth. And I thought, oh man, the Ducati would be like the best of the best, but no, this is the best of the best. I don't think it could be beaten as easily as one would assume. Like, oh, it's a ZX10, it's a budget motorcycle, it's not as exotic. I like exotic motorcycles. I had an Aprilia, the Ducati, all these things, but I will be so honest when I say, man, this feels so much more refined. It just feels so much more refined, and that is what I like about it primarily compared to the RSV4 and the BMWs that I've ridden. It literally, if you told me to close my eyes and ride a BMW, that cloud is just, that does not want me to have a good time. If you told me to close my eyes and I would ride the BMW or I would ride this, I genuinely would not be able to tell you the difference for the majority of the ride. I really couldn't. And I think most people, while they might say that they could, probably can't either. And it's a ZX10, man, that it comes with a lot of the bells and whistles. Cruise control, you know, lean sensitive ABS, 6-axis IMU, like all of the things that a BMW has and touts in its marketing, this bike has at half the price, right? Like a BMW is, you're talking about 30K out the door and running out of cash before you can even mod the bike. This is literally, I got this at 17 out the door. 17,000. I'm a crazy negotiator, you guys, and if anybody tells you that these bikes are, you know, I had a dealer tell me, oh, 21,000 out the door. No, it's not. That's a lie. That is a lie. You can get these things for so much cheaper. But anyways, you know, 17 out the door compared to you know, the BMW, which I got quoted at, again, really good negotiator here, but I got quoted at nothing like a hard braking, boys. I got quoted at 27.8 out the door for a new BMW with the carbon wheel package, mind you, which is usually a huge upcharge. That was it was close to 28. I think it was like 27.8 or something. This was 17. 17 out the door. I have ridden this thing profusely today, both in very comfortable settings and eating it like a guy. I don't believe in soft break-ins, you guys. I'm sorry. I go balls deep in that shit. And I will tell you, this machine right here, I am more confident in its ability than a lot of other machines that you guys see a lot of people on. The RSV4, the Ducati. The Ducati is super cool, but I will be so honest in saying that it is not something I ride for comfort or for fun. It is a bougie motorcycle that I go to the motorcycle meets with and show off. This feels like I could get on it every day, be confident in its ability to perform. It's smooth. I'm comfortable. I've rode, you know, 3.5 hours straight, no stopping, and then get home, work on this bike for 2 more hours, take off all of the bullshit, all of the stock stuff, and then get back on it, riding it right now doing this video, and I'm comfortable as I can be. My back doesn't hurt, my legs don't hurt, nothing hurts like it would if I was, you know, on that Aprilia, or more specifically, the Ducati. This bike is awesome for that, and I will say 100% that I believe most people would find that this bike is everything that they want, and it's aesthetic, dude. Here's another thing, boys. I'm just trying to convince you not to spend as much on a bike, to be honest. Or take out payments. Never do payments for a motorcycle. That is the dumbest thing you could ever do. I see a lot of YouTubers doing that. Don't do that either, okay? Like, do not do that either. Pay for your shit in cash. If you can't pay for it in cash, you don't have enough money. But anyway, the aftermarket for this is so vast. When I was trying to mod my Aprilia, or even find fairings for it, good luck. Good luck. If I could find anything, it was 3-4 months out, and twice the price as anything that a Japanese bike would have. Japanese bikes, everything's countryside, it's in the state, right? It's cheap, and it's effective. That is the most important thing. And I don't think there's a lot of, you know, like if I'm comparing the full kits for the BMW and the full kit, the titanium exhaust for this bike. This SC exhaust was half the price of a 3/4 system for the BMW, and it is like more of a bike. I don't know. I would convince anyone twice over again to say, hey, you know, you probably don't need what everyone's telling you need. You could probably deal without it. I'm gonna keep going, and I just hope that this storm just looks bad, but nothing actually happens. I'm not seeing any rain in the distance. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna go to the meet tonight though, that's for sure. That's for sure. But hey, it runs good, even without a tune on it. Check engine light on, no servo, buddy. It runs great. I'll just have to get that check engine light off once I get that ECU done. boys. I love it. I can't get over how comfortable it is too, bro. I could sit in this for ages. I feel way better on this than I do my other bikes, to be honest. Even the naked bikes, bro. Even the naked bikes, which is crazy. The downside about having these block-offs, I obviously can't see behind me. A bit of a problem. A bit of a problem. Alright, shall we, I keep looking down as if I can see. I definitely can't see anything. Let's take a stopsies and see what the weather looks like. Because there's supposed to be a really big meet tonight. And if it's gonna be raining, I don't think we're gonna be going. The one downside about this bike, I'm probably gonna get told to leave here, is the military base, is the blinkers. The blinkers do not automatically shut off. And when you get to use that on the Ducatis, that kind of sucks to not have, I'll be honest. But this is how she's looking. I think pretty clean, if you ask me.
They don't.
I don't think it's a bad look at all, to be honest. And there's a lot more to come, man. I have so many goodies coming for this bike. Oh my God, let's get these off right now. Get that shit out of here. Alright, better. No reflection, bros. No reflection. Here's another cool thing about the Z10, bro. I'm gonna call her 10. Look at that blue exhaust. Look at that titanium boy. Look at that titanium boy. Headers all full titanium. All full titanium. Titanium. The titanium is everywhere. The titanium. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good when it turns all blue. Look at the tips are already turning blue. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. It's so good. It's so great. It's so good. What do you think, bros? I think it's a good bike. I can't wait to get to ride it more. I need to clean it. It's dirty. But yeah, I think it's a great I don't know. I don't know much more to say. It's awesome. I love this so much. I gotta get back home and get that tune uploaded onto the Ducati V4S, Jesus Christ. But it looks good, man. It looks good. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll if there's a night ride tonight, I'll be recording some of that. But let me know what you think about the bike. Are you thinking I'm stupid for getting a Kawasaki versus a BMW? Let me know. Tell me how much of an idiot I am.